Hello everyone, welcome to Market Vlog. My name is Mabel, as you all know. So in this video, I would be showing you some of the food items that I'll be carrying while traveling. So majorly I'll be focusing on how I process my vegetables, and then the dry pap I'm going with how I process them, and the fishes I took, that I processed rather. So join me now. For my bitter leaf, this is my bitter leaf. The thing is, anything you are seeing here is just a sample of every other thing I'm carrying. This is not the whole bitter leaf I'm carrying, but I just have to take these two samples. Now, bitter leaf or bitter leaves, anyone is fine. The thing is, you should just tag whatever you are carrying. How I process this. The thing is, where I stay, we have lots of vegetation around, farmers in the local area, so it's quite cheap getting all these things. I can't remember how much I got them. I'm not sure, it's up to 2,000 or 2,500 thereabouts. So what I did was that then I was working, and then it's stressful for me to process them myself. So I have someone that helped me. I got someone that helped me process them. So how we did, I was also involved in processing myself. So we did it together. Now what we did was that we washed the bitter leaf. The fresh bitter leaf, you detach it from the stem and everything. So the leaf, we washed them several times. After washing them, to take off the sand and everything and every dirt, when we wash them, this bag of rice sack, all this sack, and then like bako sack, what we did was that we had to, like a bag of rice sack, we had to cut it, then we spread it and under the sun. We left it outside when it was sunny to dry. So after washing it, we didn't cut it, we just placed it like that to dry. So when it was dry, like a day or two, depends on how sunny it is that day, how sunny it was that day rather. So, and then after it became dry, this is what we had, like this. So now the thing is, some people would still cut it. Some people would still use knife to cut it, but I prefer it like this. To me, there's no big deal. When I want to cook, I would just disintegrate, take them bulky, disintegrate, or could use this dry blender to blend a little bit if I want to do anything. So that's that for the bitter leaf. My ugu, these are my ugu. No. Yes, my ugu. Although what some people do, they write the botanical name, scientific name for the ugu, so that when the immigration officers or when you ask at the airport what is this, but me, what I plan to do is, I really don't have that. I just left it. I don't have that time or strength right now. What I plan to do is, when I'm asked the English name or the botanical name or scientific name, I just Google is your friend. So what I did for my ugu, I had already, when you put them inside Ziploc bags, please, after locking it, use sellotape, white sellotape, to seal it, so that in case when they're asking for, when the officer carries it, it doesn't pour out and mess up your whole luggage. So some people will still press. It depends on how many the quantity that you have. Some people still compress and the rest. To me, this is okay. If I want, I can still open it and press, but I just want to quickly do this video before I miss it. So what my ugu spoiled. I need to even tell you, my ugu spoiled too. The first set of ugu I did with this bitter leaf spoiled. What happened was that when we washed the leaves in the bowl, in the basin, what we did, you put salt. When you're washing your leaves, you can put little salt, just a pinch or just a bit than a pinch, a little bit more than a pinch, to make sure all the debts, go out. So we washed the leaves and then we sliced it. We cut it and spread it. It didn't dry. It didn't get dry. After 2-3 days, I saw, all those, it started rotting, maggot and the rest. I can't take that risk of allowing it to dry further. It went bad, started smelling. So we're now advised how to process your ugu well. We're now advised to when you wash your leaf, just like how you have it single, when you cut it, you wash it, you allow it to dry on a sack. Don't put it on a bowl, please, because the water needs to escape. That's why I use like bag of rice sack or all those bako sacks, something that is like, I call it I won't say clothes, like that kind of material that is used for rice, bag of rice. You put it there, you allow the water to escape. So when the leaves were dry, we now sliced them. That was how the woman that assisted me sliced them. One thing about all these getting things, purchases, procurement and the rest in preparation for your travel, it can be exhausting, going to the market and everything. When you get your items, you can get someone, just ask around. There should be someone that does all this labor work to help you do some things. The labor is not expensive like that. It depends, although it depends on where you are staying. Some of you might have house help. The house help could assist you. Some of you might have relatives, extended ones that could come over and assist you. Just get someone to help you, so you don't get overworked up, overwhelmed before you travel, and don't break down. Because traveling itself, staying long hours on the plane is another thing. So that was how we had to do another set of ugu the right way. Remember, please, for ugu, when you wash it, you set it to dry, then you slice. Do not, I repeat, please do not wash, slice and set to dry. So that's the difference. Then okazi, I got it like this. My relative got it for me like this. She washed it, allowed it to dry, then sliced it. Then we have okazi here too. My scent leaf, the same way I did my bitter leaf. I washed it, plucked it, washed it, and set it to dry. So for I'm from Delta State, so we have what we call Yoruba call it efinrin soup. Then for Deltans, Agbo to be precise, we call it nchanwu. I think Igbos to call it nchanwu soup. Yeah, nchanwu. Oh my God, see how the name of the soup has left in my head. Yeah, nchanwu soup. Yes, nchanwu soup. My apologies. Nchanwu soup. So now when it's like this, as dry as it is like this, some people use, those, the blender, dry blending, what you use for crayfish, dry crayfish, or for ogbono, what you do in-house, or egusi. Some people blend it like that, or you go to the market, those people that blend dry, they blend it, and then when you want to cook your efinrin soup or your nchanwu soup, ofe erurishin, don't know why I'm mixing it, erurishin, don't mind me. I don't know, I don't have a good command of Agbo language, Ika language, but erurishin, I think erurishin or nchanwu, but I know, I'm very sure of nchanwu. I think Igbos call it chamu, but I'm not too sure. So please, my bad. Please forgive me. I'll learn. I'll write the correct words, please. I don't know, for some reasons just left my head right now. My apologies, please. Don't persecute me. So they are scent leaves. Either you do scent leaves or scent leaves. Then I have moringa, just little moringa. It's actually for my sister-in-law, my sister. This is moringa. If I'm not mistaken, moringa, you when you pluck it, you just, it's tiny now. Then some people said it dry like this, I guess. Some people said it dry like this, but this is how I got it. But with knowledge of how I did the bitter leaf and the scent leaf, when you rinse it, you set it to dry after plucking it. I have my Lipton here. I have Lipton here. I took salt, just 3 packs. Don't mind me, I just carry salt. Then this dry pepper, mixture of red pepper and the black pepper. Then you can, for the Ziploc nylon, this Ziploc bag, please buy the small size, the medium size, the bigger size, and then the small size, because there are some things that you want to pack that is small. It won't be looking halfway filled up, half like this. For the beans, I've not yet picked it. I'll still pick it, then put dry pepper inside so that weevils don't come out, and then put in a dry place, please. And then I was also told that when I get over there, inside the fridge, you could get a container. It will be inside nylon, and then put inside a container for months, if possible a year or so. Depends on the quantity of your beans. As long as water doesn't touch it, the beans will be like this. So I'll try it and then I'll give feedback. I still I'll have to change this nylon. This is almost costing like 5,000 naira. This is all. I think I took like a Derica. I'm changing the nylon, but I just put it here just so that I don't allow it to get contaminated. Then this is archery. So I'll put in a smaller nylon that fits in properly. That's the essence of this one. That's approximately 5k with buying and purchasing and of one Derica and grinding at the market. It's not something I will use all the time, so I don't want to buy something like a paint that I won't, that's a waste that I won't use it. Then I have my mom's dry hot pepper. Then for the dry fish, I didn't get those ones in the market. This one we did it at home, at our family house. What we did was that we got the fish, catfish, in cages, and then we got someone to process it. Not all this mass production that when you buy it and then it's still sandy. So we remove the dirt in them. Remove the dirt, clean it properly, and then put it in the oven in the compound there. And that was how got it fine. This is just a sample. It's still inside, still have them in the kitchen. You can't carry everything out. I just want to show you how it is. I'll still label this. I'll just put dry fish here. Then I got this is my stockfish, and then I think what we did was that this is like this 4 to 5 heads of stockfish. So we have a saw. My mom sells food items, so she gave us, so I and my brother did the major work. He cut the fish with the saw, so at home. So this is the stockfish. Then this is spanla. You know those spanla that you see in the market that is round, yeah, that is round and brown. Some might be almost black. So what I did was that I went to the cold room, got spanla from the cold room, and then cut the head out, and then I used my oven in the kitchen to dry it. I dried it for some days, you know. As it's drying, the levels, the different levels, the stages that it reach, you know how crisp it will be. So I dried it. So it's very strong. These are some of them. So this is also panla here. Then I'm almost done. I don't intend to bore you. Before I go into this, I have a pap for my baby and also for myself. I love akamu, I love pap. So let me tell you how we did this pap. See, it looks like custard, right? Yeah, powder. So what happened was that we got okababa, we got millet, we got corn, we got, this has dates, very little dates so that it doesn't spoil quickly. You might leave the dates out. There's this date that is sold in sachets or sachet that you see in supermarkets. You can use it as a sweetener if you want to. Dates, rice and groundnuts. Yes. Then cashew, rice, date, millet, corn, okababa. I hope I'm not missing anyone out. I'll write it in the description box. So what we did was that my aunt helped me. What she did was that she picked it, sieved it, removed the stones and dirt, washed them. After washing them, leave it to dry. She washed them, leave it to dry, then she fried them before doing the dry grinding. You pick them, you wash them, you pick and sieve, wash them, leave to dry, then you fry. Thumbs up to my aunt. She's so amazing, really amazing, because it was not easy. This was during rainy season, so you know how the weather can be when you want to dry and the rest. Thank you, I really appreciate. So this is what she did, and then after drying, put it inside the ziploc. I just put corn flour. I don't put that cameo, I just put corn flour. So I sealed it with the white sellotape. So you want to do like this. See, look at, it's heavy. It has weight. If that doesn't want to pay for extra luggage, what will help me? If in case my load, after packing it, I'll still show you. In case my load is much, it's either I will send some, I'll do courier and send some later through the majorly clothes. I'll go, no, I can send either clothes or food, so one of these I'll just send some kgs. The information I got, there's this, I still need clarification. There's one I got, some logistic companies send to the house over there in Canada or UK. They send it there. For Canada, I had 4,700 per kg, 4,700 naira per kg. So why those that don't send, I think that one was 2,700 naira per kg, but you pay for clearing over there. You will now start going to locate the office there. What if it's not your problem? I really don't. I think I will go for the one that would deliver to my home in Canada. Finally, I have my white garri. Yeah, it's heavy, it has weight. My hand is paining me. My white garri, yeah. This my mom processed it from her farm cassava, they call some process the garri. This is part of it. So these are spices. We have cloves, we have cinnamon stick, we have chia seed, black pepper, cinnamon powder, green coffee, white peppercorns, okay, and then cinnamon powder. So those are the things I have for now. All these things should be enough for, to me, all this should be enough for 3 months. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I really appreciate your time so far that you spent with me, being patient. Thank you very much. See you in my next video. Bye.